Well, okay, got it.
26th of June, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Okay, we're ready to go. Hmm. Let's see where we got up to. Oh, we went over to the other Amud. Yeah.
We finished the end. We're ready to turn the page.
We just finished 5A, 5B. We didn't actually start reading 6A yet.
Okay. Tivni Ravina, over Alav, the low Sachmud, lo Sachmud Inshe, the low Dami Mashmud. Oh. Oh, okay. So we yeah, so we right. So even if we say that the shomer is not guilty of sigzol, what's he doing over here? We were talking about a case where he's swearing that he. Oh, what's going on over here? Okay, getting lost in the details over here. Yeah, basically we had a kasha. Amalei Rab Acha midifti l'Ravina v'haka over al lab lo sachso lo sachmo. Even if he's not over on lo sigzo, but he'll be over on lo sachmod because he's trying to steal this chayfetz away by paying for it and claiming that that an onus happened to it, something of that sort. He's paying for it though. He's willing to pay for it. And so, but we answered that though. We answered lo sakmod leinshe below dummy mashmalahu. People think that they're not over on lo sakmod if they pay. They're just over on lo sakmod if they without money. Okay. Wow. People think that when are they in violation of lo mode? Only when they have a desire for their friends ming vaz without paying for it. But if they're going to pay for it, so then there's no problem. There's no lo mode al kopon. And so therefore, that's how we're saying that he's not hushed on shvua, because like this, the person rationalizes that he's not over on lo sigzo because he's paying for it, and he's also not over on lo sakput because he's giving money. So like that, we said that's how we're able to give a shvua to him. And therefore, what are we doing? We're still defending this principle that someone who is if somebody would be suspect on moment, we would not give a shvua to him. We're still hanging on to that principle and defending it. Okay, so now we could turn the page. Ella. So we're on page Vav Amid Aleph now. And we go to Alan to continue the reading.
6A1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the Gemara now questions from a series of sources the assumption that one who is suspect in monetary matters is also suspect with regard to swearing falsely. Ela for the Omar Rav Nachman, but how will you account for that which Rav Nachman said? Mishbi in also shavu us. He says, although a defendant who denies entirely the plaintiff's claim against him is biblically exempt from swearing by rabbinic enactment, we impose upon him an oath of incitement to elect a confession from him. More we go to the Horshir. I'm more no more Horshir. Ashavu saw. But if we suspect him dishonestly, then let us say that since he is suspect in monetary matters, he's also suspect in regard to swearing falsely.
Right. Okay, Lou, want to start reading the Rashi?
Rashi. Let's see. What do we got here?
Top of the page.
Mashvi'in oso. Mashvi'in oso. So that means we impose upon him. L'she'eno modeh.
That's what we pose upon him, Ashur.
Yeah, right. Ashur.
Well, Shavua is the next word, but that's not in the Dibur Maskil.
Yes, it is. Mashbi'in means shvua. That means we make him do a shvua.
Mashbi'in oso shavuas.
No, mashbi'in
the next
one. And
Shavuos is for
no,
mashbi'in means we make him make a shvua.
The next word is lishe'eno.
We're on the top line. What line do you want?
Okay.
First,
we impose on him the she'eno that he did not modeh admit the miktas partially.
Right. That's the shvua that Rav Nachman says we administer midrabanan, because he's not partially admitting and partially denying. He's a kofar bakol. So min Torah, somebody who is a kofar bakol, there's no shvua that he has to make. But Rav Nachman says that the rabbanan imposed upon him what's called a shvuas heses, that he has to swear that he doesn't owe anything. Okay. So, right. In other words, Rashi's filling us in case we forgot the memra of Rav Nachman earlier, up on the page, I guess, that what's the shvuas heses? It's administered to somebody who's not moda, even partially. We give him a shvua. Oh, so now the Gemara says, 1 second, according to this statement that Rav Nachman is saying, this person would seem to be suspect in trying to get out of pain altogether. Nema migu de chashid amamona chashid ashvua, and accordingly we should have, if this klal is correct, so then there's no place for Reb Nachman to to say that the Rabbanan made such a shvua, because since he's chashid on mammon, he should also be chashid on shvua. Let's see Rashi. Nema migu. Phil?
Name Amigo will say since. The before the Ma'id is kind of like that he's daring himself. He's showing his face. He's daring his face.
Meis panav is an expression that he's showing azus panim. Meis is a verb that he's displaying upon him a face of azus. Azus is what do you say? Azus is impudence or arrogance, brazenness. Yeah.
Yeah, the kofa, to deny it, deny hakol, to deny everything. Lav la'ashmuti, not to evade by he needs it. The chashuv ashur, he is whatchamacallit, he is suspected on making shvuas.
So here Rashi is addressing the issue of why do you say that he's chashid on mammon? Maybe he's saying maybe he's a kol for a kol, and he mamish doesn't have any wherewithal at all to make any payment right now, and he's and what's call it? But when he does get some money from the next lender, he'll pay off this lender that he owes to. But right now he can't admit it, and so therefore that's why he's a kol for a kol. And if he's just putting it off like that, he's not chashid on mammon. He's planning on paying it. But Rashi is telling us no, we don't believe that that's what he's doing over here, because he's showing tremendous azus panim in denying in totality the loan. The guy loaned him $1,000, and he's saying, "I don't owe you anything." That's a real azus panim, and like that, we say that he's not simply trying to stall for time, and so therefore he's chashid on mammon like that. And if so then according to the klal that we have, we should say he's also chashid on shvua. And if he's chashid on shvua, how could it be that there's a rabbinic enactment that says that in such a situation like this, when he's a kol for a kol, to make a shvua? Good question. That's the Gemara's question. Okay. And now we're going to continue. Let's see what the Gemara says now. V'su ha-dik-tani, Reb Chia. And we go to, we don't have Roy to go to over here. So we're going to go to Lou. Is pinch hitting for Roy.
Wow, what an honor. Okay, so we're at Besu.
Yeah.
And furthermore, Ha dit Tane Rabbi Chia. This that was taught in a brisa by Rabbi Chia, Shnei hem nish ba'in v'not lin mi Baal Habayis. Both of them swear and collect from the employer. Nema migu de chashid ama mona chashid ashvuasa. Let us say that since he is suspect on money, he's also suspect on swearing.
Okay, so here we have another instance. The Gemora is just saying Basu, and furthermore, we have another proof that it can't be that we say chashid on moment is chashid b'shvua, and this proof is coming from the this Bryce of Reb Chia, and the Gemara just calls it shneim nishboim. The two of them swear and they take from the balabais. Now, what is that referring to? We're going to hope that Rashi is going to fill us in on what this is talking about, since like he did the last time. Shneim nishboim. What's this talking about?
They both have to swear. Gabe Hanbani.
Kanbani.
Okay, in relation to a like a changer, money changer. Al Pinkaso on his book. The Kashali, and it's difficult for me. Amai, why? Shavaka, the Mishnah. Was it Shabaka?
Yeah, Shavka. Why were we shovek? Why did we leave aside or disregard
The Mishnah. The Mishnah.
Yeah.
In my day, and we're dealing with Bryson, we're dealing with a Bryson. So in a sense, this seems to be a contradiction between the Bryson and the Mishnah, and why are we like not paying attention to the Mishnah and siding with the Bryson?
I think what Rashi means is that whenever we have a Mishnah to prove something, and we have a Brisa that proves the same thing, we're going to go with the Mishnah. The Mishnah is more authoritative than a Brisa. So over here, the Gemora is bringing this Brisa that Reb Chia quotes. So Rashi's taking an unusual stance over here. He doesn't usually ask questions on the Gemora. Hardly ever see this language. Rashi says, Kasheli. I have a kasha, says Rashi. What's your kasha? Says, Amai shavka lemasnis in the shvus. Why did we leave aside the Mishnah in shvus? And bring this principle that represents a kasha from the brisa here, that from Reb Chia. We should have brought it from the Mishnah in Shavuos. Okay, so apparently this din of Chenvani al Pinkaso is not only a brisa, but it's mentioned in the Mishnah. The whole din is mentioned in the Mishnah. But after all is said and done, what we were looking for over here, Rashi didn't tell us. So we have to remember for ourselves, what is this case of a Chenvani al Pinkaso? So what happened? What's the case of Chenvani al Pinkaso? We got a Chenvani. He's like a money changer, but he does other things as well. And over here, what happened is that you got a balabayas and you got a poel. And the balabayas approached the Chenvani and he said, "Listen, you pay this poel, you pay this worker that I engaged, and I'll you lay it out the initial payment, and I'll pay you back. I'll cover it. So what happens? The Chenvani, he goes ahead and he pays the Poel. And then the next thing he knows is both the Poel and the Balabayas are in Bezdin together with the Chenvani. And what is the story? The Poel claims that he never got paid by anybody. He didn't get paid by the Balabais. He didn't get paid by the Chenvani either. And the Chenvani claims that he, yes, paid this Poel. And so we got and the Chenvani, he's in the middle. The Chenvani is in the middle. He's in the middle. So this that it says Shneim Nishboin. No. The Balabais is in the middle. What do I mean in the middle? I mean to say that the two of these people who were supposed to do something, who's the two people that was supposed to do something? The Chenvani, he was supposed to pay the Poel, and the Poel was supposed to do the work, and of course, and he's going to get paid. Both of them are going to make a shvua. The Poel's going to make a shvua, he didn't get anything. And the Chenvani is going to make a shvua that he did give something. And like that, note, Lynn, both of them are going to take from the Balabais. They're going to take from the Balabais, the householder who hired the worker to work for him. So now, wouldn't you say that one of these two guys is for sure chashid on Mammon, the Chenvani, or the Poel? One of them is lying through his teeth, and he's trying to get paid twice for the job, or alternatively the Chenvani didn't pay him yet, and yet he's claiming that he did pay him. Somebody is lying, and somebody here is chashid on Mammon. How can it be that we accept a shvua from both of them? We accept a shvua from both of them, and then the Balabais is going to have to pay both of them. It must. The Gemora says, "Neima migu de chashid on Mammon, chashid shvuasa." Since they're chashid on Mammon, how can we can't give both of them a shvua? Okay, so that's the question. We have any more Rashis? Oh, Rashi, there's a Rashi Diramasla name Amigu, which I think is connected to this case of Chenvani al Pinkaso that we say Shneim Nishboy.
Okay, so let's say it's Amigo. Name Amigo. Name Amigo. That's the second name Amigo. Kevan.
Right.
Decha, one of them. Vadai Chashed Hamon. He's surely suspected about money.
Right. We can't say both of them that we require a shua from our chashid on Mammon, but since we could say that one of them certainly is. So, since one of them is definitely chashid on Mammon, how could we should say that we can't allow both of them to swear? So we should say name migu the chashid on Mammon, chashid shvuasa. Okay, and now the Gemora has another vasu. Gemora wants to bring another proof that, or another, what do we want to call it? A proof or a kasha on this on the cloud that we've been trying to defend for a long time already now. we do say migu lechashid amamona chashid hashvuos. So far, in other words, these two sources that the Gemora has brought now have seemed to be at odds with that principle. Because according to that principle, we shouldn't have a din of shneim nishboin, and we shouldn't have a din of administering a shvua to somebody who's a kofar bakol. And now the Gemara is going to bring yet another su. We got the second su. Alan, want to read the second su? It says su. Hada Amar of Sheshis.
And furthermore, for the Amar Rav Sheshis, you will not be able to account for that which Rav Sheshis taught. Shalosh, Shavuos, Masha be ain also will obligate the unpaid custodian who claims that he is exempt from liability because the deposit entrusted to his care was stolen, to swear 3 oaths. Shalom, first he must state, I swear that I was not negligent in my care of the deposit. Shavua, Shalom, Shalati Bor, Yod. Second, he must state, I swear that I did not misappropriate it. Shavua, She'enor, Bereshu. And third, he must state, I swear that it was not in my possession. Now, if we are concerned that the custodian might be an outright thief who is withholding the deposit for himself, Nimor Mivo, Bechor Shir, Amor Nor, Hoshir, Ashabu or Sor, then let us say that since he is suspect in monetary matters, he is also suspect with regard to swearing falsely.
Okay. We go to Lu to read the Rashi. Shlosh Shvuos Mashbian Oso.
Okay, let's see. Shlosh Shvuos Mashbian Oso. 2 oaths we impose upon him.
3.
Shlosh is 3. 3 oaths. 3 oaths. The shomer chinam, on the guard who guards for free, she toyin nig nava.
Right.
Not sure what that means.
Okay, so he is a shomer chinam, so he's an unpaid shomer. He's not being paid. So his halacha is that he's putter if something is stolen from him in a way that he was not remiss in his shmira. So if he's going to make a claim, so Rashi says shetoen, he claims over here in this case, not that I never you never gave me anything to watch. He says, yes, you gave me something to watch, but it was stolen. So he's toen nignava. He's toen means his claim is he's claiming that it was stolen. And so accordingly, since he's a shomer chinam, that means he is exempt from any liability. So such a case like that, we say that Rav Shesha says we give him 3 shvuas to have to make. And let's see, Phil, you want to read the next Rashi? Shalosh Oh, yeah. Shalosh shalachti bo yad.
Well, the shalach, we have to, there are 3 shvuas that we make him swear on. L'shomer chinam, for a shomer chinam. Shetowain nigneva, that claim that it was stolen from him. Okay, so we up to the next Rashi.
Yeah.
So because I didn't place my hand upon it. La'asot, to do malachti, my work with it. The shalach vayad, because if I did place my hand upon it, have gazlan. He would be considered a gazlan if he would have used it somehow. And then he would be chayev on an unfortunate incident. But filu ne'enas pursuit, even if it was that unavoidable thing happened in his domain. The kaima didedehu, it's established that it's his. It is.
Afilu nensa brishuse afilu nensa kama brishusehi kaima. This item stands in the legal possession and reshus of the shomer v'didehi, and it's his and it's like his. So therefore, if an onus happens to something that's yours, you gotta it's your responsibility. So what that would mean that he'd be chayav to pay the guy who was the actual owner. So this is actually the second shvua. Rashi chose to explain what the second shvua is all about that he has to make. The first shvua was shvua shelo pashati bo. He has to make a shvua that he was not posheya in the shmira of the item, and it was stolen not through his negligence in neglecting to give it a proper amount of shmira. And so this is the second shvua that he makes, shalosh shalachti boyad, because in which case if he did so, then there would be strict liability. He's regarded as a gazlan, and he's put in his reshus to be chayav even for an onus. Okay, and the third shvua she'eno b'reshusi, he has to swear that the item is not in my physical domain right now. And Rashi doesn't explain that one either. But Rashi says Nema.
Nema, let us say, Gabe Shavua She'ena Berushusi, concerning an oath that it's not in my possession. Migu de Chashid Amamona, since we are concerned about money, Shema Berushusi, who? Perhaps he's got it in his possession. The kofir ba, and he's denying it. Chashid nami ashivu asa. So therefore, we're also going to be concerned about his swearing.
Right. Rashi's, of the 3 shvuas that this guy's got to make, Rashi says that the klal is going the Gemara's question is going on particularly one of the 3. The one that he says it's not in my reshus. He has to make a shvur. It's not his reshus, because that one is the one that we say, look, this guy is hush. He's hushing on Mammon. He's suspect on trying to steal the item away from the guy, and if so, that he's hushing on Mammon. The Klaus says that he's also chashid on shvua, and if so, then how could we administer a shvua to him? Okay. So the Gemora concluded over here, Ella. So we see from all of these cases that we've got over here from the shvuas Hesses of Reb Nachman, number one. Number two, from the Brisa of Reb Chia with the Shneim Nishboin, the Chenvani Pinkaso, and also thirdly with this din of Reb Sheshes that the Shomer Chinam's got to make 3 shvuas over here. With all these 3 cases, what do they show? They show that even though somebody is chashid on mammon, nevertheless we administer a shvua to him. And so therefore, it must be that we don't say this klal. That's the Gemara. That's what the Gemara's last word is over here. Ella lo yamrinan. Rather, we have to say based upon these proofs that we've just deduced, we do not say migud chashid amamona. Chashid ashvuasa. We do not say that. And that seems to be the end of that sugya. Okay. We've got 3 minutes though. So let's start Abaya Omar. Who's going to read? Alan, you want to read Abaya Omar?
That is... I think I lost the spot. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11th line from the top, the first word in the line is ashvuasa.
It's 6A1, right-hand column, last paragraph.
Last paragraph.
IA, however.
Okay, got it. Abaye, however, rejects Rabbi's explanation, insisting that a person suspect in monetary matters is indeed suspect to swear falsely and thereby ineligible to take an oath. Rather, Abai says that the following is the reason for the oath in our Mishnah. Shinon Shema Milvor Yeshonor Yesh Lo or Olav. We are concerned for the possibility that one litigant has the outstanding claim of an old loan against the cloak's owner. The Gemara immediately objects. Hochi nishkol below shavua. If so, let him take half the cloak without forswearing an oath. Gemara therefore explains, Ella hayashunor shemor suffik milvor nor yesh lo or lo. Rather, we are concerned for the possibility that one litigant has a questionable old loan against the cloak's owner. A person certainly has no right to forcibly collect a questionable debt. Therefore, we impose an oath upon him so that he should halt his collection of that debt.
Okay, very good. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. Bez Hashem.
Take care.
Okay, everybody have a great day.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Hey, thank you.
Bye, Lou. Bye, Phil, and bye, Ellen.
Okay, we'll see you at 4.
4 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.